Alright, you guys, so I made the roster, the football roster for Southern Utah University for this upcoming season. It's not accurate completely, like, Justin Miller's not from Lakeside, California, it's just that was unchangeable. And I wanted to make all the good players freshmen that I'm going to be using. So, like, you have Justin Miller, this guy's fake, but then this guy, Grady Robinson, Jensen, and Jackson Berry. Quarterbacks, you have the running backs, Whistler, Fry, Jefferson, and so on. Some of their numbers are wrong too, just because you can't have multiple players with the same number. Most of these players are real though, but some of them are fake. At least all the starters are real. I had to look up the roster to do all this. It took me like 3 hours. This is NCAA Football 14, by the way, Team Builder. I had to make Josh Dunn number 9 because Wooden's number 8, and it doesn't let you make more than one player the same number. I think he's going to be our kicker. And then here's the whole team rankings. Not bad. So yeah, that's the SU football team. Join this journey of the season that I'm going to film. We'll see ya. Alright, you guys, I am starting the first season with Southern Utah University, the university I go to. So this is the football season for this upcoming year. You saw the rosters last week. So it's the current roster for this year's team. And we are ranked dead last. Dead last. We're 126 out of 126 college teams ranked. So, but we're going to prove them wrong. We're going to have a good season this year. But let me show you our schedule real quick. Let's see. We're independent. Yes, I put Utah Valley in there. I know they don't have a football team, but let's see. Our rivals, DSU, which is Utah Tech. I'll show you guys the schedule in a minute. Alright guys, so here's our team schedule for this year. Our first game is at Arizona State, and then we play at BYU. They're ranked in this game. And then since I don't have UC Davis, who's a Northern California team, I replaced them with San Jose State for week 3. So our third game is at San Jose State. Our fourth game, it's home in real life against Western Illinois, but we don't have Western Illinois in this game. So I replaced them with Northern Illinois. And then the week after that, since I don't have Central Arkansas, I put home to Arkansas State. And then after that, I think we play at Tarleton State, but I don't have them, so instead I put at North Texas. And then after that, since I don't have Abilene Christian, I replaced them with Sam Houston State home. And then since I don't have that Tennessee school in our conference, I put Middle Tennessee State. And then SC, that's Snow College, to replace for the small school that we're playing that week at home, and then we play at Stephen F. Austin, and then I put home to Weber State, and then at Dixie State, aka Utah Tech. So there's our schedule for 2023. I mean, you never know, guys. We might be able to compete with Arizona State in real life. Arizona State's supposed to be like the worst Power 5 team this year in college football, so we might be able to compete with them at least for a half. We're a lot better than what they were, than what we were a couple years ago with Dwayne Fitzgerald now. So this could be a sneaky upset. I think SUU this year is going to be a surprisingly good team. There I am. Alright, I'll show you guys the highlights of this game. Dwayne Fitzgerald coaching his first game. Well, really, this is his second season, but in the game, it's his first season. We just scored our first touchdown of the year, guys. Justin Miller. Pass complete to Isaiah Wooden for a big touchdown. I hope it shows the replay. Here we go. This should, or not. Score update. We got an interception, guys. First of the year. Almost ran it all the way back for a touchdown. I'll see if I can record while I'm playing. Touchdown. Yeah, and the extra point will be good. End of the first quarter, up 14-3. Hopefully it shows that touchdown to Wooden. Yep, there he is. Isaiah Wooden. First touchdown of the year. There's that pick again. Then there's the second touchdown to the running back. We just scored again, guys. Isaiah Wooden again. Okay, come on, show the replay. Here we go. I'm going to have to pause it so you guys can see what happened. Isaiah Wooden, wide open. Heck yeah. Alright, guys, we just scored again. So here's the replay. Gave it to the running back again. And he got in. Now it's 28-10, SUU in the third. Scored another touchdown, guys. Braden Whistler again on 4th and 1. We're going to be up 35-17, and that will most likely be the final score. 1-0, baby. And that's it. We win 35-17. We're 1-0. We won't be number 126 anymore. Look at those stats. 300 total yards for Justin Miller. I mean, you never know. This could happen in real life. Could happen. I mean, Arizona State's worse than they were 2 years ago when we played them, and we're better 2 years ago than... We're better now than we were 2 years ago. So the same thing could happen. Here's some headlines after week 1. Thunderbirds win. Southern Utah takes care of Arizona State 35-17. Sun Devils falter at home. Arizona State fails to defend their home turf against Southern Utah. Yeah. Alright guys, our next test, our second game of the season, at ranked 22 Big 12 foe BYU. Bringing the passion, Thunderbirds prepare for road test against BYU. Let's see how this goes. Alright, BYU is way better overall than we are, but in real life, I don't think we're going to win this game. It could be similar to when Utah Tech played BYU last year. Like, it was close for the first half, and then BYU pulled away in the second half. Maybe we can play like how Utah Tech did last year at BYU, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? In Provo. Against the national ranked 22 BYU. There's Sataki. I might go to this game in real life. Probably not, though, but I mean, why go to see us lose? But yeah. I'll do the same thing again. I'll show you guys the highlights of the game and the final score in the end, as I did with Arizona State. This is BYU's first game in this game. In real life, BYU's first game is against Sam Houston. Wow, there's a lot of SUU fans that traveled. There I am. Alright, I'll show you guys the first touchdown. Oh my gosh, guys. Timothy Patrick caught a big, long touchdown pass from Justin Miller. Let me show you guys the instant replay here. Look what just happened. Timothy Patrick. Boom. Can't defend that. Man. 7-0 SUU. Jordan Jefferson in for the touchdown. On this catch right here from Justin Miller, the backup running back. It's going to be 14-7 SUU at the end of the first quarter. End of the first quarter. The backup running back Jefferson gives us the lead right before half. 21-14 SUU. Oh yeah. Well guys, it's tied at 21 at half. BYU scored shortly after we did with like 45 seconds left. And they scored it with 4 seconds left. Tied at half. At 21, it's a shootout. Wow. We just tied it up at 28. 86-yard pass from Miller to Isaiah Wooden, the best dynamic duo in FCS this year. Wow. Let me show you the replay, though. Man. Let me show you the replay on that. You get a better angle on this touchdown. Holy cow, you guys. Look at this. Isaiah Wooden right there. Good blockers from the receivers. And he dances in the end zone. Tied up at 28 in the third. Heck yeah, tie game. Isaiah Wooden, guys, puts us in the lead from Justin Miller. Late in the third, 35-28 SUU. Here's the play. Yeah. Wow, you guys, we were down 42-35 with 5 seconds left, down a touchdown. We need a touchdown to tie it, right? This is what happens on the play. The backup running back barely gets in the end zone. I'm thinking of going for 2 for the win, or just sending it to overtime. I think I'm going to send it to overtime. And we are going to overtime, guys, at 42. Hopefully we get this dub. We take the lead in overtime, guys. We got the ball first. 6 passing touchdowns for Miller. Okay, we're going to be up 49 to 42. I hope it shows Thor, because Thor's in this game too. Let's see if it shows Thor if we make this. Or not. Here's a score update though. Alabama beats Texas A&M, huh? Wow, guys, we forced a fumble and we win the game in overtime 49-42. Look how it ends. Or hold on. I need to go to instant replay. Look how it ends. Look how the game ends. Oh, loses the ball and we recover and game over. What if this happened in real life? Could you imagine? Let's see the celebration. Yeah, T-Birds rule the state. Look at those stats by Miller. BYU goes home shameful. What a way to start the Big 12 era for BYU. Here's some highlights from the game, though. Again. That was the first touchdown. This is when BYU tied it, I think. Barely got in. Then we respawned. Isaiah Wooden, dude, he is so good, underrated. He's going to be the best receiver maybe in the FCS this year. But man, what a fun game this was. Instant classic, definitely. Maybe it will be like this in real life. Who knows? Here's what everyone's saying after a crazy wild win in Provo. Nail biter. Thunderbirds outplayed BYU in a wild overtime affair. Yeah, that's right. Miller's leading the NCAA in passing yards with 684 in 2 games. That's crazy. Alright guys, in real life this week, SUU plays on the road at UC Davis, but UC Davis is not in the game and Team Builder's down. So the closest thing I could put on the schedule for week 3 for UC Davis is San Jose State in Northern California. So here we go. Alright guys, we just got on the board first and here's how we scored. Boom. 7-0 SUU. Touchdown SUU. 1 play, 1 touchdown. We're up 14-7 now. Long Hail Mary pass. Heck yeah. Alright guys, we just punched it in the end zone right before halftime. 12 seconds to go the first half. We're up 21-14, and here's how we scored. Give it to Jordan Jefferson for the touchdown. Boom. 21-14 at half, or should be. Alright, 21-14. Well, would you look at that, guys? We were down 28-21 late in the fourth quarter. They were shutting us out in the second half. Then we had the ball in last possession again, like BYU, and we tied the game at 28. Here's how we did it. Boom. Now let's just make sure that we tie the game here. Of course, they're probably going to call a timeout to ice the kicker. Yep. We better make this, though. With 5 seconds left. Okay, they shouldn't call another timeout. Kick is good. Looks like we're going to be going to overtime for the second straight game. Alright. Just like BYU, guys, we get the ball to start overtime and we score in our first possession. Jordan Jefferson runs it in again. Our starting running back's hurt in this game. He hasn't played, so now we should be up 35-28. Well, guys, we won the game. We won the game. It was an interception in the end. I tried to get the replay, but it wouldn't let me get it. But it was intercepted in the end. We went in overtime 35-28. We're 3-0, beating San Jose State, aka UC Davis, for this season. But yeah, dang, what a crazy season it's been so far. 3-0. We should be going way up in the rankings now, after beating a ranked BYU team, and then 2 other road teams and a Pac-12 team in Arizona State. Dwayne Fitzgerald is now level 4. Let's see what the headings have to say. Nail biter. Southern Utah needs overtime to get past San Jose State. Yes, we do. But bad news, though, guys. Isaiah Wooden in that San Jose State game, I didn't show you, but Isaiah Wooden's out for the season. He had a season-ending injury in that game, so he's done for the season. And I don't know how long our starting running back will be out either, but we're a little small on depth right now. Alright, guys, now it's our first home game of the season, our first home game of the season. In real life, this game is Western Illinois, I believe. I don't know if this is our homecoming game or not, but like September 23rd or whatever. So, but instead I had to replace them with Northern Illinois, which is close enough. So here we go. Here's our season stats so far through 3 games. We're averaging about 40 a game, giving up 29 a game. So hopefully we can win this. Our first home game of the season in Cedar City, Utah. 3-0 Thunderbirds come to town, or are in town. It's packed. Look at that. That's the closest I could get to the stadium in real life. I mean, in real life it's not that big, but there is 2 sides, you know, the home side and the away side. But yeah. At a packed Eccles Coliseum. Alright. First touchdown at home, guys. Jordan Jefferson runs it, and there's Thor. Look at this touchdown. Breaks a tackle and dives into the end zone. First touchdown at home this year for SUU. It only took like 3 or 4 plays to score in the end zone. Hopefully we can make this extra point. And here comes the cannon. Alrighty. Touchdown, Ethan Brillabrook. Look at this reception on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. 14-7 now, hopefully. There's Thor and the cheerleaders. Heck yeah. Touchdown. Tamaji Brown. Rush touchdown. 21-14 in the 3rd. Let's see if it will show Thor again. Or score alert. It's probably going to be Texas. Oh, wow. Utah playing Stephen F. Alright, guys. We made our first field goal of the year with about 2 minutes left in the 4th, and here's how it went. Straight up and in. 24-7. And that's the game, guys. We went 24-7. Wasn't really that close. So we beat Northern Illinois, aka Western Illinois, 24-7. We're 4-0. Still probably a couple weeks away from being ranked, probably. But our backup now, Jordan Jefferson, is hurt for 4 weeks. But he had a good game today. But yeah, good win for us. Some of the highlights again. There's their only touchdown to tie it at 7. Best defensive game of the season so far by us. Maybe it's because we're home and we play better at home. Alright. And here's the headlines after our win. Thunderbirds cruise. Southern Utah slams Northern Illinois 24-7. Alright. Alright, guys, so our 5th game is home against Central Arkansas. But again, Central Arkansas is not in this game, so the closest team I could get to them is Arkansas State. So let's play the game. What jerseys should we wear? I think we're just going to wear all red like that. And yeah. We're 4-0. We can be 5-0 if we beat Central Arkansas today. I mean, they're Arkansas State in the game, but in real life, it's Central Arkansas. We're averaging 36 points a game, over 400 yards, giving up 23 a game. Isaiah Wooden's out for the year, unfortunately, but we can still win. This might be our homecoming game in real life. It's either this one or the game against Western Illinois. It might be this one, though. right, Echoes Coliseum again. Braden Whistler's back, our star running back, our starter. 3rd and goal, runs it right in the end zone like that. Now we should be up 7-3 here. Here we go. Yeah. Alright, you guys, we take the lead 14-10 late in the second quarter. And Justin Miller rushes it in for a touchdown. I believe maybe his first rushing touchdown of the season. Just rushes it in. Quarterback sneak. Let's go. Justin Miller. Okay, guys, we were down 17-14 at halftime, but our first possession of the second half, we get a field goal to tie it at 17. Off goes the cannon. Okay, guys, late in the third quarter, we go up 24-17. Our running back, Braden Whistler, receives a pass for a touchdown. Here we go. Yeah. Now we're winning. Now we're winning. Okay, guys, we hit a go-ahead, hopefully game-winning field goal with 24 seconds left. We're up 27-24. Here's the field goal. Straight through. Okay, let's hold on to this lead now with 24 seconds. Alright, guys, we win. We hold on and win 27-24. Miller had a total of 333 total yards. The rest of the team only had 76, but we win 27-24 against Central Arkansas. AKA Arkansas State. We're 5-0 now. 5-0. We still won't be ranked though. Here's some highlights from the game again. Here's how they scored. We play in a lot of close games this year, but we're really good in close games. We've learned over the last few years of losing in close games to now winning in close games. Alright. Here's what it says about our win. Nail-biter and Cedar City. Thunderbirds survive a thrilling 27-24 game against Arkansas State, or Central Arkansas. Anything else where it says? I think that's it. Yeah. Nice. Alright, guys, our 6th game of the year in real life is at Tarleton State in Texas. Tarleton's in northern Texas. But Tarleton State's not in this. So the closest thing we can get to them is at North Texas. So we're going at North Texas. And it says, bring on the mean green. Can the Thunderbirds come away with the victory at North Texas? Guess we'll find out. They're 2-2. Here is our season stats so far after 5 games. Not too bad. Our offense has gone down a little bit because Isaiah Wooden takes a big hit offensively without him playing. But here we go. We're still not on other receiving votes yet either, so we're not even ranked yet. And BYU's only loss was to us so far, and they're ranked. So that should help us. right, here we go. All right, guys, we were down 7-0, but now we tie it at 7. Justin Miller passes it to tight end Calderon for a touchdown at 7. Here we go. Beautiful. All right, now let's see if we can make this extra point. Good. We recovered a fumble, guys. We recovered a fumble. Alright, let's go tie this thing up right before half. We tie it right before the half. Running back Braden Whistler. Let's go. And we get the ball to start the second half. So that's huge. Great return to start the second half. Josh Dunn almost returns it all the way for a touchdown. Here he is on the return, on the kickoff. Josh Dunn almost went all the way. Braden Whistler gives us the lead on a rushing touchdown thanks to the return by Josh Dunn to set us up to start the second half. Alright, that one almost missed. Which might almost be the dagger in the heart. We pick them off in the end zone. We have a chance to go up 2 scores now. Look at this interception. Boom. Yeah, which could almost be the dagger. Justin Miller, guys, another rushing touchdown. So we are up 28-14 midway through the fourth. So that should be good enough to hold on, hopefully. And it's good. Game sealing touchdown. Here we go. On third down, it was 28-21. Now it's 35-21 SUU. Nothing they can do now. Nothing they can do about it now. We beat Tarleton, a.k.a. North Texas. Oh, you missed it. Missed the extra point. First missed extra point of the year. It's okay. We win, guys. 34-21. We are now 6-0 on the year, which is impressive. We should be closer to getting ranked now, for sure. Here are the game highlights again. Alright. Look what it says after the game. It says, marching along, Thunderbirds travel to Denton, finish off North Texas to improve to 6-0. That's right, baby. Here we go. Alright, you guys, look. So after our last win, our 6-0 start, we are on other receiving votes. We are number 27 in the country. Yep. So we're getting closer to being ranked. And our next game is home against an undefeated, ranked 19 team, Sam Houston State. Former team in the WAC conference. They're not in the WAC anymore, but we had to put them in. Our next game was going to be, in real life, our 7th game is home against, who is it? Some Tennessee school. But we couldn't play a Tennessee school this week, so I had to play Sam Houston State this week. So, alright guys, here's our stats, and I figured out who we were supposed to play in real life this week. It was Austin Pay, a Tennessee school, but we couldn't play a Tennessee school this week, so we're playing Sam Houston State at home, and we're playing against one of the best defenses in the country, Sam Houston. We're 6-0, they're 5-0. If we win, we will be ranked. Here we go in Echoes Coliseum. Oh, it's raining in Cedar. Dang. Well, Sam Houston won't be used to that. Yeah, this game should be a fun one. SUU beat Sam Houston State last year in football, by the way, at Sam Houston State. 17-7. Alright, here we go. Right, guys, they got the ball first, and we picked them off. Lopez intercepted Sam Houston State. Here we go. Intercepted. Let's go. I told you they're not used to playing in the rain, Sam Houston. Alright, guys, we score off that interception. Touchdown. Braden Whistler, the running back. 7-0 in the second quarter. Let's go. There's the Thunder Crew. Yep, guys, they truly don't know how to play in the rain because they turn it over on their second possession. Look at this. The quarterback turns it over. Yep, fumbles it. Right, guys, so we get a field goal off that second turnover, so we're up 10-0 in the second quarter. Barely made it in the rain. Right, guys, we just scored a touchdown late in the third quarter. We took so much time off the clock. We will now be up 17-0. Here's this run by the third string running back. Yeah, going for the shutout. Heck yeah. So finally, Sam Houston State scored, guys. So it's 17-7, but we just answered back. Sam Houston went for the onside kick. They failed, so we got the ball at good field position. And Braden Whistler, our running back, 45-yard touchdown run. Here he is. Look at that run. Wow. We are going to win 24-14, guys. They scored another late touchdown. But we win. We are 7-0, and we will be in the top 25 for the first time ever. After being ranked last place to start the season, we will be nationally ranked middle of the season. That's crazy. Look what it says with the headline after the game. The bus rolls on. Undefeated Thunderbirds defend their home turf against Sam Houston State, 24-14. All right, let's see what we're going to be ranked. Wow, guys, so we are nationally ranked. We went up 10 spots. We were 27 last week. Now we're 17 this week for week 8 against Austin P. It's Middle Tennessee State, but just pretend they're Austin P. Closest thing I can get to them, alright? Right, guys, here's our season stats. Our points per game has gone down a little bit. We're averaging 32.5 points a game. Our defense has improved, only giving up 22 a game. But yeah, here we go. Another home game against Austin P, aka Middle Tennessee State. It's not raining today. Should be snowing soon, though. This is probably late October, early November now. You can pretend that SUU is ranked 17th in the FCS poll. Not FBS, FCS, 17th ranked. They have been ranked in the FCS before, since 2017, but yeah. It's like the third straight home game in a row. This game was supposed to be before the other one. But, wow, guys, big pass touchdown. Justin Miller to wide receiver Patrick. Look at this. Nice throw and catch. And he celebrates in the end zone. Let's go. Kick is good. Touchdown, Southern Utah. There's Thor. Jordan Jefferson, backup running back, touchdown. Receiving touchdown. Now we're going to be up 21-10 right before the half. Kick is good. Yeah. Justin Miller just scored, guys, a rushing touchdown. We get the win, guys. Austin Peay scored late, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, but we held off. Won by 3. 28-25. We are 8-0. Alright guys, this is what it says after the win. Still unscathed. Southern Utah survives a tight battle versus Middle Tennessee State, aka Austin Peay, to remain unbeaten. 28-25. Let's go. Alright, you guys, so we are ranked 7th in the country. We had a bye week last week after our last win, 8-0 start. So we were 17, we went up 12 after our last win, and then over the bye week, we went from 12 to 7. So we're number 7 now. Poll of Honor, the Thunderbirds rise to number 7 ranking in new poll, which is crazy. We still have 4 games left. We might have a chance if we win all of them to make the national title game. Hometown fun. Southern Utah gets ready for their home game against Snow College. So this is game number 9 for us. I think in real life, game number 9 for us this year is our senior night against what's that team called? That small school. Hold on. Yeah, so this game's really the Lincoln game. Lincoln, California. Division 2, I believe. We beat them 55-0 last year. So this is the closest thing I could get to Lincoln, Snow College, and other lower division school. But they're 6-3 this year, so it might be tougher than we think. But let's get playing. Here we go. Here's the season stats so far. Both defenses are about the same almost. Offenses are similar. Yep, here we go. A nice sunny day out in Cedar City, it looks like. It's just too bad Isaiah Wooden's out for the rest of the year. Our points per game would be way up if Isaiah Wooden was healthy. It would be like 38 to 40 points a game probably with Wooden. Here we go, it's game time. Alright guys, so on our opening drive we got a field goal, so we're up 3-0 after our opening drive. There's how it went. Almost missed it, but made it. 3-0 SUU. So we intercepted Snow College's first possession. They were about to score. We pick them off. But it might get reviewed because he might have stepped out of bounds. We'll see. So that was an interception, guys. It was. And we ended up scoring on our next drive a touchdown to Whistler, the running back. Catches a pass and gets in the end zone. Boom. 10-0 SUU. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully it's going to be 10-0. Yep. 10-0. Let's go. Alright guys, right before the half, looks like we're gonna get a field goal to go up 10. And it's good. So we are up 10. There's Thor. He's happy. 13-3 at half. Let's go. Justin Miller rushes it in for a touchdown, guys, late in the third. We're going to be up 20-6. Hopefully. Yep. 20-6. Thor and the cheerleaders. Jordan Jefferson, guys, rushing touchdown. Up 27-13 now. We're going to continue hopefully climbing up in the polls rankings. We want to be in the title game. Let's go. We got a fumble, guys. We got a fumble. Almost returned it all the way back. Got tackled at about midfield. Alright, guys, we are going to win this game and be 9-0. 27-13 was the final. Miller threw a pick in the end zone just a few moments ago. So that was his first pick thrown of the year. Hopefully we go up in the rankings. We should maybe be in the top 5 now. Alright. And then the headlines after this game, it says, keeping streak alive. Southern Utah 9-0 is rolling through their schedule. Let's see what will be ranked now. Alright guys, as you can see now, we are ranked 4 in the country after beating Snow College. We go from 7 to 4. And now we're playing a tough game at Stephen F. Austin, who is 7-2. Looking to ruin our season. Let's see how we do. Alright guys, here's the stats between the two teams. Pretty even, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Pretty even. Alright, here we go. Wish me luck. Oh, it's raining in Texas. Wow. On the eastern part of the state. So this is game number 10. This is when we really play Stephen F. Austin in real life. But we've played in the rain before this season, so it shouldn't be a problem for us, hopefully. Alright, here we go. Game time. Alright guys, we score on our first possession, a passing touchdown to the third string running back for a touchdown in Stephen F. Austin. So we should be up 7-0. Ooh, barely made it through. Okay guys, we got a field goal on our next drive. We're up 10-7. They also scored on their first drive, so we scored on our second drive, a field goal, 10-7 SUU. Touchdown SUU. We keep going back and forth in this first half. We're going to be up 17-14. Let's go. Oh, we missed it. Shoot. That's the second PAT miss this season. Right, guys, we scored a touchdown on this pass through Willowbrook. Nice catch. Well, that's the end of the third quarter, guys. They scored a late touchdown in the third. This one. scored that one. 23-21, we have the ball. Alright guys, we respond with a touchdown of our own. Now we should be up 30-21 with under 2 minutes left. What a big win this will be for us. We picked him off. Game-sealing interception. Lockett Smith. That should do it. And we ended up scoring on the interception, guys. Jordan Jefferson, over 100 rushing yards in this game for the backup. Starter got hurt, but yeah, it's going to be 37-21. We forced another turnover late. The guy catches it, and then we strip it away from him. Oh, he was down, though. I think he was down. I think it's going to get overturned. So Stephen F. Austin just scored a touchdown at the end of regulation. Now they're going for 2 to try to lose by 8. And they get the 2, but we win by 8, 37-29. 10-0, baby. Hopefully we go up more in the rankings now. Our next game's home against Weber State for rivalry week, and then it's at Utah Tech to finish out the year. We don't play Weber State in real life this year, but we had to put a filler schedule in, and so we can have 6 home and 6 road games. Alright guys, after this win, 10-0, says undefeated. Thunderbirds are still undefeated as they edge out Stephen F. Austin 37-29. Let's go, and hopefully we climb the polls more after this win. Alright, so we didn't go up after our last win, but we're still number 4, and we are playing our rival, one of our rivals on Rivalry Week, game number 11. Weber State, and Weber State is 2-9. Boy, have the tides turned. We're the good team now, they're the bad team now in football. Yeah. Here is our season stats. A lot better than Weber's, as you can tell. And yeah. It's senior night for SUU. It's our last home game of the season. Let's go undefeated at home. Echoes Coliseum. Touchdown, Braden Whistler. We're going to tie it at 7. Weber scored on their first possession. We scored on our first possession. Now let's please not miss the extra point. All right. Touchdown, SUU. Both teams have scored on every single drive so far. Should be tied at 14. Jordan Jefferson. Alright guys, both teams scored right before the half again. So it's going to be tied at 21 at halftime. Man, this is a shootout. Weber's not making it easy on us, that's for sure, despite their record. A rivalry game is a rivalry game. We get the ball to start the second half too, so that was big. That was big. Halftime now, 21-all. Well guys, good news and bad news. Good news is we just scored and took the lead in the third, 28-21, but bad news is Justin Miller's out the rest of the season. So Robinson's going to be quarterback for the final couple games. But yeah. We beat Weber. Walk him off, dude. Game-winning field goal. Alright, it says squeeze through. Undefeated Southern Utah survives scare from rival Weber State. Let's see if we go up in the rankings. Alright guys, it says restoring the hate. Southern Utah seniors know how important this rivalry game is. Our last regular season game at Dixie State, aka Utah Tech. It says who? Whistler is determined to prove that the Thunderbirds belong in the top 10. Alright. Alright guys, here's the season stats. Dixie State's trash. They're 1-10. We're 11-0, but it's a rivalry game. Anything can happen. St. George, Utah. Alright guys, we score on our opening drive. Robinson touchdown pass to Whistler. 7-0 SUU. Alright guys, Grady Robinson gets his first rushing touchdown of the year. 14-7 SUU. Everyone scored on their drive. Grady Robinson again, guys, right before the half. Scores a touchdown. SU up 21-14. Holy cow, guys, with 1 second left, we score a touchdown. The game-winning touchdown. Look at this. Oh, man. A little too close for comfort, but we'll still get the dub. Be 12-0. Let's go. No way they return this. No way they return this. Good. That's the game. We beat our rival Utah Tech. Utah Tech fans are upset. Little brother. Little brother. Alright. Look what it says after the game, guys. Rivals collide. Four Southern Utah slips past rival Dixie State, aka Utah Tech, 28-24. Let's go. Okay, guys, we had a bye week for conference championship week, so we went up one ranking, so we went from 4 to 3, and it says a bad moon rising. Robinson has led the surprising Thunderbirds to a 12-0 record in 2013. Any other updates? No. Well, guys, we're not in the national championship, but we still get a New Year's Six bowl game. We're in the Sugar Bowl playing Miami. So, yeah. We'll see how this goes. This is our championship, though. Look at this. Santos has won the Remington Trophy, our offensive lineman. Delane Fitzgerald has won Coach of the Year. Yeah, so a couple guys won awards this year. Nice. Okay, you guys, look how close we were to playing in the national championship game. Look, we were tied with the same amount of points as Oklahoma, 1376. The only difference is that Oklahoma was playing in a conference championship game. We were not playing in a conference championship game. That's why they're 13-0, we're 12-0. If we would have played in a conference title game, maybe we would have been number 2 instead of Oklahoma. Maybe. But I'd still give them the slight edge just because they had a tougher schedule than we did. But it's okay. I mean, I didn't think we'd get this high rank after starting the season last, so. And look what else it says. Let's settle this. The most interesting bowl matchup has 3 Southern Utah versus 7 Miami. I guess that's the other ranking. 8 Miami. Alright. Here's our season stats. We averaged 31.6 points a game, 371 yards a game, 205 passing yards a game, 166 rushing yards. Defense gave up nearly 23 a game, 304 yards a game, 192 pass yards, 111 rush. Miami, so this should be a shootout. It is going to be a good game. This would be by far our biggest win in our history. This is basically a championship game, you know, basically. Alright, the Sugar Bowl. Here we go. Alright guys, so both teams have already scored within the first minute of the game. The first play of the game, Miami scored on a big pass play on the first play of the game, and then we respond with like 5 plays later. Grady Robinson runs it in the end zone. Ties it up at 7. All tied up. Let's go. Right, guys, we scored a touchdown. We stopped Miami on 4th down at the 20. And we get it back on our 20. And we get it back, get a long drive, and we get a touchdown. And he misses it, of course. Dang it. Alright guys, in the third quarter we take the lead. We were down 14-13 at half. We missed the field goal right at halftime. So we missed the field goal, but we get the ball to start the second half and we score on our first drive of the second half, and here's how we did it. And now we're going to go for 2 because it's 19-14. We are going for 2. We did not get the 2-point conversion, so it's 19-14, guys. Alright, guys, we go ahead. We are up 26-22 with like 35 seconds left. But I think we left them too much time, though. Alright, here we go. Made the extra point, 26-22. Hopefully we can hang on. Alright, guys, this is the game. 4th and 11 for Miami. Can we stop them? Yes, we get the win. We beat Miami. That was close. I thought we scored too early, but we got the stop. Our defense wins it for us. 13-0 this season. We win basically the championship. Now we should be ranked 2. The go-ahead touchdown was the play of the game. Almost down, but Thor's celebrating. Started from the bottom, now we here. Literally. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. See, that was the first play of the game, and they scored a touchdown. What a season it was. I recorded every single score that we got this season. Alright. Here's the game stats of the game. We had more first downs, more rushing yards, we had more passing yards, more time of possession. So yeah. Congratulations, Southern Utah has won the All-State Sugar Bowl. Winning the close one. Thunderbirds pull out a close All-State Sugar Bowl victory over Miami. Yep. Here's a new record. Justin Miller. Individual season record stat. Quarterback rating 198.9. The other was Russell Wilson at Wisconsin. Dang. Yep, we finished ranked 2 after the dust settles. Southern Utah finishes number 2 in the final poll. So we started at 126 out of 126, and we end the same season at number 2. Who would have thought that? Start from the bottom, now we here. Literally. And I guess Alabama beat Oklahoma in the title game 24-14. So yeah, great season. Thank you everyone for sticking in and tuning into this amazing season for us.